Good day. My name is Gregory Cullen, and my business is Tulsa Property Pros. What is Tulsa Property Pros? Tulsa Property Pros is a hybridized organization that serves two main segments: property management services and property maintenance and repair. On the property management side, we will manage both long-term and short-term rental properties. The main focus and form of differentiation in the market will be on incorporating technology and automation into as many facets of the organization as possible. Customers will consist of property owners, which may be self-occupying residential homeowners or landlords, and of course, tenants. The business can serve a customer independently through a single segment or work synergistically and capture landlords on both ends. So who am I, and why am I qualified to run this company? I view myself as an entrepreneur, but have a fairly diverse background. I grew up working on a boat in a commercial fishing family, doing construction in the off-season, and eventually transitioned to a management position at an engineering firm, overseeing the build-out and operation of aquaculture facilities. Currently, I am finishing up a degree in business administration and help manage several rental properties and moorings owned collectively by my family. This venture sort of marries past and present by utilizing my background in construction and management with my newly developed business acumen and property management experience. The company will be structured as an LLC. An LLC offers the limited liability of a corporation and the tax advantages of a partnership or sole proprietorship. Among other advantages is the relative ease of compliance when compared with a corporation. There aren't a lot of disadvantages to the LLC, and the main one, the lack of uniformity from state to state, doesn't really matter in the foreseeable future, as we intend to operate exclusively in Oklahoma. The company will start with a small commercial space. Some of the other major startup costs would consist of a service van, tools, parts inventory, office equipment, subscription services, and website development. All in, the forecasted startup costs for year one come in at around $45,000. We will seek to raise an additional $30,000 buffer to allow for any unforeseen costs and the potential onboarding of the first additional employee. Some services, such as cleaning, will be outsourced to private contractors, as well as some administrative tasks via virtual assistants. I believe that this business can be successfully started with myself as the sole proprietor/operator, splitting my time 50-50 between maintenance and administrative hours. This infantile stage of the business will be a time to focus on attracting new customers and building out standard operating procedures for both segments of the business. So who is our target market? This isn't a simple answer to even begin laying out. A property management company is customer-facing on both sides. The landlord you represent is a customer, and the tenants you install are two customers. Adding another layer of complexity to the situation comes with having an additional segment, property maintenance and repair, where the customers are comprised of both landlords serviced by the property management side and residential homeowners who also utilize our services. The average landlord is 59 years of age, with the majority falling in the overall range of 50 to 70 years. Focusing on technology and automation as a differentiating factor won't likely sway this demographic much, but what will is quality, efficiency, and competitive pricing. Being tenant-centric will help produce results and maximize profitability for landlords, thus making it a primary focus. So who is our target tenant? Well, let's take a look at the overall rental market and some of the emerging trends over the last few years. At current, 3/4 of renters in Tulsa fall between the ages of 18 and 44. 1/3 of rental households are occupied by a single tenant, and another third are occupied by only two tenants. This means the majority of renters are young students or workers that are either single or likely in a relationship without kids. This falls in line with current migration trends, whereby burgeoning industries like tech and aerospace are continually attracting young talent to Tulsa. This is the market we will focus on and build a brand identity around. We will focus on using technology and automation to operate more efficiently and environmentally friendly, something this demographic shows an affinity for in more than one walk of life. We will additionally focus marketing efforts in neighborhoods that carry the highest concentrations of our target market. Through building rapport and positive relationships with tenants, we may one day be able to leverage their experiences into becoming a customer of the maintenance and repair side of the business when they become homeowners, or even one day landlords themselves. As a focus of standalone clients for the property maintenance and repair side, we won't be exclusionary, but will primarily focus on the same neighborhoods and demographics as we do with tenants in building a cohesive brand identity. While most of the demographic are renters as it stands, the other 25% who do own their own homes still make them a strategic target when you couple their affinities with our unique value proposition. The synergy of shared routes and neighborhoods amongst clientele will help increase efficiency and optimization. Now that we know who our target market is, why Tulsa? Well, first off, around 50% of the households in Tulsa are rentals. That compares with a national average of around 34%. New housing can't keep pace with growth and migration, meaning there will be more strain put on existing housing. Inevitably, this will lead to appreciation in home prices and an increase in rents. Couple that with initiatives and growth industries that are rapidly expanding and attracting more and more young professionals, and you have all the ingredients for a hot real estate market and all associated industries. As many other locales and regions around the U.S. have become refuge for those trying to escape places like California for a better cost of living, they have already seen home and rental prices rise significantly. Once a market hits a certain level, it sort of intrinsically acts as a ceiling for those who look to justify a move based on costs. While Tulsa has seen a recent uptick in home and rental prices, it is still relatively cheap compared to many other cities around the country when looking at what it has to offer. There are multiple programs such as Tulsa Remote, which actively look to attract talent and employers to Tulsa Metro in hopes of stimulating growth and the local economy overall. This has had a big impact on many associated programs' success. More money and effort are being dumped into these initiatives at current, making the future look even brighter for growth. Many of the transplants are accustomed to property servicing in larger metropolitan markets, whereas the traditional market here in Tulsa tends to be more DIYers. Most, if not all, the property management firms that exist don't offer streamlined and holistic services. They tend to be legacy operators and mom-and-pop type filling operations that frankly feel antiquated and a bit analog. They operate as if they exist inside a vacuum and haven't adopted new technology or marketing plans. This truth leaves tremendous opportunity for a disruptor in the industry. And that leads us right into the next slide and question. Why Tulsa Property Pros? What needs does Tulsa Property Pros services fulfill, and what unique value proposition does it bring to the table above existing competitors in the space? Tulsa Property Pros would embrace technology and automation that serve to improve efficiency and the overall customer experience. It would consist of a platform that is able to process payments and repair requests, and auto-generate both reminders to tenants and service orders to staff. Landlords under contract could choose to have Tulsa Property Pros also service their properties and respond to maintenance requests by tenants, or choose to have another preferred vendor on file complete service. Automating and streamlining as many tasks as possible will help to drive down costs for property owners and tenants alike. The platform could not only be used for active tenants, but also for active residential customers of standalone services on the maintenance and repair side. Preemptive maintenance and servicing of properties would be done in interval by a well-trained staff that is comprised of both humans and robots. Robotic mowers could be deployed on arrival, while technicians did routine maintenance such as servicing HVAC systems and spraying eco-friendly pest control products. Technicians, while conserving a majority of their daily time for routine scheduled maintenance, could also be on call for unforeseen maintenance requests. Service vans would be equipped with replacement parts and products, with everything from new screens for faucets to brand new garbage disposal units. Training would be a key part of the model, and it is possible that different techs may only need to specialize in specific additional fields beyond the preventative and routine maintenance tasks. In the long run, investing in the tools and technology to optimize efficiency and a focus on preventative maintenance will lead to happier customers overall, quality properties, and greater profitability and affordability. Thank you for your time and consideration, and we look forward to working with you in the future. Bye now.